back at Car. The kid is on Forest, and he doesn't have a smoke either. There's a great goosh. Long range from the USP. And NBK is going to be forced into a passive position.
GeT tried to take the aggression, but double stack through mid will yield the kill onto him. Lekro going to try and stand tall and has done a lot of damage to RPK. Finishes him off, plus in mid, Apex down to a measly 17 health. An important trade. This is wasting vital time, though. But Forest is there to help him out. Apex has been bested, leaving it a 3-on-4 in favor of NiP, but the bomb, of course, has been planted firmly down. Headshots being exchanged. Alex is going to be able to deliver one more. Can he go any further? They're going to need him to, and he has. He's struck twice. This now puts a lot more pressure on Rez, but he's going to be close range with a pistol once again. Mr. Consistent for NiP is alive and kicking. That flashbang destroys ZywOo, and NiP may be able to get this. It's going to be very close, but they've got it done.
Yeah, he's got it for sure, and that flashbang might have been the big one. ZywOo might have been able to get that kill. In the bomb site just yet. Lekro, a scout, and there goes GeT, not able to get away from the fight. Good wins from Dennis and Forest. Dennis, a lot of confidence issues, not showing here in this round. He swings out, and he goes to get the AK-47. The bomb is on the other side of the smoke, and Vitality must commit.
Apex is going to do just that. Gets the entry, but only 25 seconds now at their disposal. He's going to try and interject by taking down Lekro long range, but the scout's going to reign supreme. And now RPK, oh, 2 headshots in quick succession. This is now doable. Actually, it's very possible. Forrest is just down to 11 health. He's got enough time to get the bomb planted. The P250 comes up massive. He's also got the Galil. He's going to smoke out just to allow himself the opportunity, and RPK has got the clutch. A 1-on-3. What a start for Vitality.
7 for RPK off the back of some stellar rounds, as you said, with the P250.
$0 for Rez and GeT. Dennis goes for a peek, but he's all alone. And the 2 kills to start off round 6 have gone the way of the Frenchman. Collective shiver down the spine for NiP.
To come in and give him a 1-on-1. He doesn't win that 1-on-1, but even so, ZywOo put the Molotov out.
Just waiting patiently for that smoke to fully plume before they do decide to start to push. Alex gonna get the entry. Apex is taking so much damage, but will he be aggressive and confident enough to go through the other side of the smoke? No, he's gonna hold on for the time being. Vent has been popped. Alex gonna try and be a bit of a nuisance for NiP, but Lekro and Forest now doing so much damage. Forest has picked up another one. There's only 15 seconds left. The last line of defense on the site is Rez with an AUG, but he's gonna get burnt to a crisp. And now Lekro from heaven tries to do what he can. I don't think Apex realizes the player actually burned on that side of the site, and it's gonna allow Dennis to come in. 2 seconds left. Can Apex get this done? No, Dennis knows he's came off. He's gonna play the time perfectly. Apex gets the kill, but NiP get the round.
And he's gonna be all alone for some time. This is gonna be a really difficult defense. Flames at his feet, he's forced into the open. He does get 1. That's great, but he needs to build upon it. The spam from Force isn't going to give him any help. Gonna have to be a retake from NiP. Good job from Vitality pulling the defense out of position and then striking this B bomb site.
Yeah, they need to wait for Lekro as well. He's the player with the HE and the Molotov, and they've both just been tossed in towards default's going to force the terrorists out into the open. At least gets 1 out there, but they can still hold the backside. RPK going to use Rez's AUG against the CTs, but Lekro flicks onto him. Frost going to get caught in transition, and it looks as though the pistols once again will play it out for Vitality. Desert Eagles to the head. Well, let's see if Vitality can sweep aside that very poor first half and come back with a blaze of glory. NBK and ZywOo going to try their best, but Lekro and GeT are going to be able to get 2 kills of their own. Bomb's been dropped on quad. ZywOo is now feeling it. He is landing headshots. Oh my goodness, a 4K. And Vitality pick up the second pistol. Just what they were looking for. Oh, that flashbang. Destroying the eyeballs of GeT. Couldn't see a single thing. NBK going to be found by Forest, and this does open up A somewhat. Alex is here. They're going to have to send over an extra rotator in the form of Apex to the truck. How long can Alex survive for? So far, so good. The first kill is going to definitely stall down NiP, but Forest again, of course, is coming out with more kills. Lots of damage inflicted across to Apex, but he's just about to hold on to the frag, but now it's down to Forest. He's in a 1-on-3. He's got the first onto Apex. Now RPK and ZywOo need to follow. They both have nades, though. Molotovs and a HE. Forest has been chunked down to just 50, but they're going to both be coming from the same way. And Forest may take the fight to them. Oh, that was so close. So close to a double spray, but ZywOo, with his AK-47, is able to clutch the round. See if there's any weaknesses in the armor of Vitality, and Rez has found it. And will exploit it onto Alex. Gonna get mollied down. Oh, actually does kill him. He was so low on health it actually finished him off. I didn't think it would spread in time, but there we go. NBK now gonna call in the cavalry. And it's coming in thick and fast. They've actually got 3 players in close proximity. The third on highway, but Forest and Lekro gonna batten down with kills. RPK, who started so well with the pistols, now gonna have to try and trade off with the rifles instead. Takes minimal damage on his approach, but still Forest, Lekro, and Dennis to find. He's got Forest, but that's where his comeback will be laid to rest. In the hands of Alex, but Dennis is gonna be just going in without any grenades. It's gonna catch them off guard. He picked up one. Oh, and GeT with a second. That could be it. The final nail being put into the coffin. And Vitality, simply put, have been outclassed, outbested in every single way.
It's one of those things you can pull off deep into the playbook when you have such a lead. You can risk a round of just walking in and see what you find at a duel. And if Dennis, if this is him recovering from whatever confidence issues, whatever mental issues he's had in this tournament so far, NiP is going to be scary moving forward. It's NiP alone in a 1-on-5. He's going to go down. A statement from the Ninjas.
T-side. Maybe they can put down some solid work early on, but ZywOo's been caught and fragged by Rez. An individual effort, only losing 30 health in the process. Deary me, that is exactly the opposite of what Vitality were hoping for to start off Overpass here, because NiP, they will convert these T rounds if you give them a chance.
Good start for Rez. It's going to force the defense back and do actually pretty passive, and now Apex has been hit in the face. He's at 1 health, but he returns the favor. That is stunning, and obviously Rez going to be able to finish it off as he comes in. Just one little bullet, and there goes MBK, and there goes RPK so quick. The Ninjas are relentless, and this is going to be a pistol round for them.
I don't even know what you say. I mean, we said this on Cash as well. It wasn't a case, as Alex obviously coming up the smoke, you were expecting him to die pretty quick. He's going to get the first, so just hold that thought for a second, especially if he can take down GeT. This gets quite interesting, but not going to happen. That has been the issue. Dennis is going to get the first, but ZywOo with 2. Going to double up quickly onto Dennis and Rez. Through the hard-hitting NiP players. GeT's making a move through the smoke. Can he pull off something truly spectacular? Well, he's going to have to, because he's all alone now. He's being tagged up from the side, tagged up through each and every angle possible. They're going to line up, but he's not able to get both.
His smoke to potentially cover the ground. That all go can chew them up so quickly, and it is. Great sequence from NBK. 4 kills. It's just Lekro. Unarmored of opponents with Glocks and P250s. NBK's going to love that. Hopefully it gets him started. Hopefully a taste of things to come.
I mean, one of the most compelling cases of that was Stanislaw. Complexity having a hell of a performance, and he was putting up some big numbers. ZywOo able to hold off on Rez.
A flashbang thrown to maybe block off the Opper. There's NBK again with that AUG towards the A bomb site. GeT's going to respond, a much needed response. NiP's first kill of the round, and they're in a 3-on-4 trying to get in, and GeT's going to drop the bomb. NBK, really, really good performance. 2 kills, the assists onto Forest, and Dennis is the last one left.
Won't be happening for him. Had a good hard work and effort into the game. Rez, oh, he just caught, but Apex sees him too. It works both ways, Rez. 13 seconds left, though. They're going to have to get a move on right here, right now. Alex able to spray down 2 in Monster. NiP a bit too slow after losing the first player, and they have been punished.
Just waiting for that smoke to clear. I think Dennis is going to lead the way, but this might be too long, and yeah, that seals it pretty much at the moment. And the follow-ups certainly do. RPK gonna hold down the fort. 3 kills for the tank, and it's a 10-4 lead for Vitality.
Very much on a hot spot there. Flashbangs are solid by NiP. It's gonna draw away the CTs into the more close-knit angles of Bathroom. not really where the AWP's at its most powerful. NBK and ZywOo are both feeling their sting, but ZywOo comes out with one, looking for a second and finds it through the smoke. GeT been sent, relaying and he gets the third. Unbelievable individual effort from ZywOo. He has definitely arrived here on Overpass.
And they needed that, not just him performing well on Overpass, but this specific round, him and NBK were under so much pressure fighting a retreating and losing battle until ZywOo claims it. There's Forrest coming alive in this last round, 2 headshots for him, but can't convert on NBK, and that's gonna be the half. Vitality respond, an 11-4 half on the defensive Overpass.
Very much sad after this game comes to its conclusion. NBK's lining up the smoke, gonna be tossed on to B. They also have a Molotov. It's thrown to the back of the site, gonna get extinguished from GeT, but there's so much smoke, can't see anything. ZywOo comes in with a double kill already, and he is looking to pick up from where he left off after that first half, where he really took over and started to rampage through the Swedes. Post-plant 3-on-5, it is looking very, very bad times for NiP. They have landed the first, but really may be the last kill they get in this round. The positions for Vitality are looking very strong. Rez is the last player behind the sandbags. As soon as he peeks, he's gonna have 2 or 3 players staring right at him. He's able to get one alongside him, but Vitality, they've got the second pistol, and now they are in such good shape.
Yeah. Feels like not much of one, just because T's coming up that ramp would be aiming in that direction anyways, clearing off that main ramp into the B bomb site, but now he's got a little bit deeper. Can hope and pray that Apex might wander into his crosshair. LeCro holding behind a smoke, GeT is there as well. Vitality just making sure that they won't be punished by aggression from Rez or Dennis, which they have been in the past couple rounds. Avoiding that pitfall. I think Apex, with that position, gathering information, heard the footsteps of GeT backing away from this B site, and now Vitality coming back towards this side of the map. A timing hit that could be so deadly. It's just LeCro and Forrest here.
35 seconds left. Not a huge amount of utility at the disposal of Vitality, and LeCro will be looking to flash into Monster. They both had their backs turned to him, and he's still alive. How is this even possible? He's still able to be raining down fire, raining down damage onto Vitality. The bomb's also been dropped, and NiP have the advantage, well, only for a few moments. NBK with the SG perforates Rez's head, but GeT answers back. A 1-on-2 retake with NBK. Did get flashbang, but now it's cleared up, but there's GeT once again. You will start to feel the alarm bells ring.
Certainly not the alarm bells, but they're definitely feeling pressure. There's a great peek. Again, I told you that fight was going to be available to Vitality. Look at them pressing the envelope. They know exactly where Rez is. He's gone down. This could be it. GeT here trying to hold the line. He's got 2. He's made it possible for Forrest and LeCro, but they must deliver on this retake.
He's given them the opportunity. Are they going to take it? Forrest, no. He comes out second best against Alex, and now LeCro's going to get pushed. Able to get 1, but he's only got 22 health remaining. Gets caught from Apex, and it's a half buy that will yield the second map for Vitality. We move to Mirage. Makes NiP a little bit more confident in backing away and playing for the retake as well, now that they know that Vitality are down to 4. The clarity of mind for LeCro not to overextend and give away that early advantage. They have the kit and smoke in the hands of GeT. They can still make this a reality. LeCro long range going to try his hand on bench. Nothing forthcoming just yet, but now there's strength in numbers. They're starting to push through apps. GeT and LeCro both going to chime with the kills. It's all down to Alex. Oh, 2 insta headshots. Going to make the round interesting, but Dennis is going to take it away. And NiP will get the retake and make it a success. And again, if ZywOo can't keep a decent economy to get AWPs, this is where things could get sketchy for Vitality. Aggression up mid. Dennis going to try and take the fight again. So oozing with confidence after that last round, and so he should. 2 kills alongside Rez. Shutting the door in their face.
Quick, it's not gonna happen. He spots him out. Great fight from NBK. He's actually spotted him and done great damage. Alex left alone, 1-on-4, but he's got to find a way into the bomb site. He has no idea LeCro is here. Or does he? Or does he? He swings back out for the fight. Still keeping ZywOo away from that weapon just for the moment.
GeT too aggressive. Gonna get punished, but actually does get the molly frag onto ZywOo anyway. So they're gonna trade 1 for 1. But now that damage is being afflicted across to NiP. This is maybe the reason they didn't pick up an AWP. They wanted a faster up-in-your-face approach, and Dennis, he's whiffed out on the opportunity. Really should have been a kill, but Same can be said for Apex. Dennis survives on 20 health, 2-on-2. This is still up in the air, and now it's going the way of NiP.
French side.
Yeah, chance at redemption as well. Up into this round, he only had 12 ADR, but now here we go. It's a one-on-one. It's position compromised, but Dennis, only with 20 health, does have an up to his name. Gonna smoke on and try and get the bomb defusal in amongst it. RPK spraying, not entirely sure where the bomb's planted for. Oh, not like this, RPK. The tank is about to come to pieces. He assumes it's a fake, but it's not. NiP get the ninja defuse in the smoke, and Vitality are gonna be gutted.
On Vitality, young players. But the veterans have put him in a good position to win, or I mean, to at least fight for this third map, although it all seems to be crumbling down. Helping them to stabilize after getting demolished on Cash, winning overpass in convincing fashion. Here on Mirage, not yet able to put up a fight. Lekr0 spots both of those. That's a very narrow crack, but he just wants the information to get that wider angle. We saw that previously as well. Misses that one, but utility can be used to keep him safe.
May get lulled into a false sense of security because Forest is also on the truck. What's happening? Get right, went for the flank, got caught. NBK is a step ahead of Lekr0, but this is it. They had no idea that Forest was also stacked on the side.
Avoid a smoke-diffused disaster.
Still relatively out in the open. It's going to come down to the peak, and DeForest just see him before the flash detonated. Maybe he did, calling that he's gone back into the smoke, finds him, but Alex is quicker on the trigger this time. Top 8, Vitality deciding to go mid again. They've been hurt quite a few times down this avenue of the map, but this time NiP don't have enough firepower to contend it. Instead, Forest is going to be coming around from the side. This is his chance. He's done a lot of damage, though, and Apex is down at just 22. He has to back away in mid. Rez also, though, has to fall out of window, so Vitality, they've won the mid battle for now.
Well, here's the next play. Dennis with this push in Palace. It's great positioning. What does he decide to do? He decided to go clear A ramp. He's got to call out to his teammates that A ramp is open. They could be inside of the site. NBK's now dinked. Very low HP and a couple players, and that could be an easy mop-up for Dennis. I don't think NBK is going to expect this flank so early, and even if he does, no HP to really get in a fight. Dennis holding the trigger. He can stop the plant, tapping away, runs out of bullets, but again, ZywOo is so low, and now he's got to turn his attention. ZywOo peering towards spawn. That's a great shot. More is needed. More is needed from the young player, but it's not going to happen. Forest from behind. A kit in his hands as well, in a 2-on-2.
And there's a smoke. Forest can put that smoke down. This is such an important trade. It's going to go in favor of Alex for now. Dennis down to 28. Apex watching from connector. Here comes the smoke. It's just about on point to go for the defuse. Forest finds it. Here comes Alex. He's going to spray through the smoke now. Can't quite land. Onto Dennis, who comes around the side, gets the kill, and NiP are going to do it just about in the nick of time.
Oh, they've done it. They have. They've got the defuse. So I didn't see what happens.
Throwing everything at the wall, seeing what sticks. And right now, not much. Alex has died to NBK. Okay then. Well, that's awkward. Rez in the meanwhile gonna hold on, but the grenade lands by his feet. There's Dennis with 1 and 2, looking for a third. NBK answers back. Gonna try and make amends for that barbecue onto his teammate, but GeT is there to deliver the fatal blow, and it's 14-1 after the first half. And extend that to his career in NiP. What a time for him to find some form. Apex gonna find 1 and a second. This is what we're looking for from Vitality. It could have been a whole different scoreline, had a couple of rounds gone slightly different, but Rez gonna look to breathe down the next collectively of Vitality, put some fear in amongst them. RPK fears no man. Rez has been put down. Alongside him, NiP should follow. So Vitality at least gonna make a go of this, but it is the grizzled veterans of Forest and GeT that stand between them and their second round. GeT does have a P250. And he's found the head of ZywOo. As some information, though, that's gathered from Vitality, they now know that GeT's in mid. It's all about where Forest is, and there is still a minute to play with, so they can't take anything for granted at this stage.
Oh, I mean, of course not. GeT and Forest have won so many of these situations, and it's not easy to do. Their heyday came in eras past when they were able to do that seemingly at will. I like the way Vitality is playing this, though. Alex and RPK are so far back in the B bomb site. Apex is so passive in window. NBK so passive at that A bomb site. They're not biting on this fake of the smoke. They're just saying, you know what? We're going to wait until you're committed, until we see the bomb being planted, and then we're going to have everyone alive to rotate over and ensure this victory. Even in a 4-on-2, with a 14-1 deficit, You never, ever, ever feel comfortable. It's going to take so long before Vitality can feel any kind of positivity in this half. Off the back of Apex pushing up mid, they're at least going to get this pissed around. Only 12 seconds left, and Force is going to fall. Triple kill for Apex, but that push up mid was stellar.
Meanwhile, Vitality now have to deal with the superior test of AK-47s, and Apex is going to come out swinging. ZywOo narrowly missing out on that chance. Lekr0 just hold the line for a few more seconds alongside Rez. But now ZywOo flicks across to get right. This is the half, remember, that they posted up a lot of rounds on Overpass.
Completely blind. Rez is going to be exposed from Catwalk. He's got to move forward. There's a kill, but there's 2 for Vitality. 8 seconds. He's going to go for the burst fire, which so often betrays you.
That's exactly it.
Oh dear. The running gives up the fact that he's fallen away. Dennis is going to try and catch him. That's too close for RPK. No backup. This could be NiP getting to map point. Alex has everything to do inside the site. So many different angles. He's tagged down so low. Dennis is going to find him. ZywOo has to do whatever he can. They have to at least try and see if they can make an opportunity for themselves, but it's not to be. NBK in a 1-on-5 can only get the 1. Yes, you can still recover from that scenario. Obviously, that one hurts. Also, I mean, RPK getting caught in those holes, not able to get anything done. Either way, here we go again. Back to the B bomb site. They want to pressure. That Molotov isn't going to do anything. It's thrown into a smoke. Rez jumps through. His teammates can't follow. His teammates can't do anything about this. RPK is going to be able to hold on. This B rush is stalled out. There's going to be 3 defenders here very, very quickly, and they must find RPK.
Lekr0's found Alex, though, so RPK is the last piece of the puzzle. NBK's gone down too. Still smoke in the eyes, and they've called it. They've decided to just spray through the smoke. Why not? ZywOo, though, able to get 1. It's a 2-on-3, and he's down to 40 health. He needs Apex to get a move on through short. ZywOo cannot push through by himself. He needs Apex to draw away some of this fire, and everyone was set up for the play from ZywOo. Allows Apex to strike, but the ninjas in pajamas, they've done it. They get top 8.
You can see what it means. A historic performance for NiP. It's been 3 years since they were top 8 at a major, and through all the personal struggles, through all the difficulties of the team, they finally made it back.